that started it. One of the main pioneers, and he's saying there's serious problems. We're not even in touch with the church or even the music ministry. I wonder who's behind it all. And we have you for untainted, not worldly. You tell me, is this worldly? Has it been brought down? Is this untainted, or is this worldly? And the question, by the way, when we do this, we don't just play the bad examples. We actually play good examples too and say, now see the difference, hear the difference. We don't have time right now. Tell me, is this untainted or is it worldly?
In the lane brains, lucky that I'm changed, I ain't dealing with your man. My mission is to put Jesus Christ on display. It don't matter, you ain't even on my level anyway. Shut it down. We make moves, you know how I do when the team come through. You know.
Right, what kind of walk do you need to have? I need to be careful. I need to actually literally be careful because I actually herniated a disc 3 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago I was in the hospital. So I'm just praising God I'm moving before you. Amen? I got to be careful when I move though. Untainted or worldly? Worldly, absolutely. The reality is we can't take Jesus type lyrics. What was that all about? Well, I'm putting Jesus Christ on display. Don't worry, you're on my level. I'm shut down. Blah blah blah. It's not even a lyrical content that glorifies God anymore these days. So it's worldly. It was not untainted.
I'm Jared, the film director on Forest Treasure. Today, we're going to be talking to you about our latest film we completed, Forest Treasure, a gritty adventure film with an interracial-led couple about the real-life treasure of Forest Fen Treasure. I'm thrilled to be able to bring this visionary idea to you. We had been talking about this for several months prior to production, and a couple weeks before we went into primary photography, I was actually assaulted, which you can see here in the picture. In this picture, it shows that I actually received multiple blows to the face and a shattered rib. Thank God I was able to recover fast and leave the hospital. Following that, I was able to shoot the film with an amazing cast and crew out of SoCal.
Hi, I'm Courtney Williams.
Hi, I'm Gareth Evans.
We just finished taping Forest Treasure and it's amazing. There's action, there's so much physicality. We worked so hard on this movie and it's so entertaining.
And we would love for you to come out and support this film any way you can. And right now we're about to show you a sneak peek of what we've done.
What do you want to do?
We need to go after. We need to save that guy. All right, come on, let's go.
Come on.
Come on.
What was that? What was that all about?
It's a long story, okay? We need to get the chest back from her. Man, before she does something crazy.
Oh, before she does something crazy? Like almost trying to kill us?
All right.
Or like you leaving me in the woods?
All right, stop, okay? We used to go out, okay? We used to go out back in college. She's psycho. She's crazy. We need to get this chest back from her before she does something.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Maybe she's got some sort of shrine of you in her closet or something. But she's definitely a little bit into you.
It looks like she's going back to camp. Come on, we need to get her before she gets there first. Come on, Ruby! Oh, we're gaining on her!
There she is.
Lola, stop! It's the end of the line!
Why are you even with him? No, he's gonna cheat on you. I can guarantee you he'll let you down.
No, I don't think he is. Why don't you just get a life, Lola?
Lola, stop!
No!
It's over!
No! Besides, you don't even have the balls to shoot me.
Well, yeah, maybe the old Axel didn't, but I've changed. Lola, don't do this!
You two will no longer be together.
Lola!
Me.
Thank you guys so much for your support. I know you're gonna love it, and if you don't, Gareth gets it! Oh, no.
Yeah, AI. I hate the word AI called artificial intelligence. I call it Alibaba intelligence.
Yeah. Might end up being true. You never know. Barely getting any information out, basically, with speech.
Yeah, I'm always amazed by what your vision about the technology. I'm not a tech guy. I think more about life. I think AI is going to open a new chapter of the society, of the world, that people try to understand ourselves better rather than the outside world. And it's so difficult to predict the future. 99.99% of the predictions that human being had in the history about the future, all wrong.
Including that one?
Oh yeah, only the 0.00% of the prediction are right. They're right because by accident.
Yeah, but it's also true that 80% of statistics are false.
Yeah. So my meaning
It's a cold
is
room. Come on, guys. That was a joke.
I'm happy about the people worry a lot about this today are those people I call them called college smartness. People like us, street smart, we never scared of that. We think it's a great fun and we want to change ourselves to embrace it.
I don't know, man. That's like famous last words. Let me tell you, like you couldn't evolve silicon circuits. There needed to be biology to get there.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about something fun. What do you think about that? Actually, I'm not interested in Mars. I just came back from there, so I'm more interested on the Earth, the things, what's going on happening here. So why you are so curious about the Mars? Just one step, you go to Mars, but you will never be able to come back.
Yeah,
so that's my view.
That's not how it works, though.
And also,
no, don't do it.
Yeah, I hate to go to Himalayas too. I mean, when you climb on I think someday I will go there when the elevator is ready. I will go there have a look. So that's my view about jobs. Don't worry about it. You will have jobs.
Yeah. I think, man, you think of like technology and technology awareness. It's like if there was like a topological map of technology awareness, it's mostly flat with a few short buildings and then some very tall spires. And unless you're on that very tall spire, it's not obvious what the topology is.
Yeah. I never worry about the things that I cannot solve. I left other people to solve it. If nobody can solve it, just let it be. That's my life. Oh, let's talk about education. I'm quite interested about education. Computer only have chips. Men have the heart. It's the heart where the wisdom comes from. So I think that's my view, and don't worry about it. We will change it.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah.
So I never, in my life, and especially last 2 years when people talk about AI, say human being will be controlled by machines, I never think about that. I think it's impossible, right? It's impossible because human beings, they are different. Machines are invented by human beings. And according to the science, right, humans can never create another animal that is smarter than humans. Especially when you have so many smart people, it's impossible to make another smart people.
I very much disagree with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, my view is that computer may be clever, but human beings are much smarter.
Yeah, definitely not.
Clever is very academic. So I told those guys, they are very sad. So, computer will be smarter than human beings because computer can play chess better. I think you are stupid to compete with that. Don't do that. So we always do things we are good at.
Sure. Okay. Well, what would be an example of something that humans are better than a computer at, and then let's see if that happens.
Well, computer is only one of the clever tools that human created. And computers are clever, but there will be more tools that human beings will create, much clever than computers. That's my view.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? In the future, if you want to survive in this world, you have to be the LQ, the Q of love. That's important too. Otherwise, you cannot survive in artificial intelligence time.
Well, I agree with love is the answer.
Yeah.
Many songs about that.
I just have I guess a question to anyone that watches this. I'm in Florida, and I would like to know, since masks have been shown not to work, not to prevent getting this virus, it'll help you not spread it, but who's got it? Anyways, I digress. So since the masks don't work, the masks, on the box the masks come in, it says, warning, the improper use of this mask can lead to nausea, dizziness, vomiting, or even death. So, since we know that they don't work, and we know that they're actually harmful to you, how is the government getting away with mandating and forcing us to wear them? How can we not sue? I guess this is my question. I mean, I don't like ambulance chasers, and I'm not I'm going to sue you type of person. But to prove a point, I mean, is there any way that we can, like, we the people get a class action lawsuit against the state or against the local government forcing us to wear something that is harmful to our health?
We're hearing this morning from the man who pulled the coronavirus prank on that WestJet flight from Toronto to Jamaica. Everyone talking about that story this week, how the plan was forced to turn around and more than 200 people have to put off the start of their vacations after the man stood up and announced mid-flight he'd just come back from China and he wasn't feeling well. Well, he's been charged with mischief, and now he's speaking out and apologizing, as he told our Farah Morali.
This video, posted on a Toronto social media site, shows James Potok being escorted off a plane while being jeered by passengers.
Oh, they got you on camera too.
You're a clown, man.
Can I have your attention?
It's the aftermath, what Potok says was supposed to be a joke.
I stood up, I said, I just returned from a flight from Hunan province. I might have said, this is the capital for coronavirus. And then I said, I don't feel too well.
What made you want to do that?
Well, it was really just to create a viral video.
That was a good one, buddy.
The WestJet pilot didn't find the joke funny. The crew segregated him as a precaution, and the plane was turned around. 240 passengers who were supposed to end their day in Jamaica ended it here instead, at Toronto's Pearson International Airport.
This is, time that we've allotted to enjoy, and now we're back in Toronto. We were all very frustrated. It's just so selfish.
Why would you think that would be funny to make a video like this?
I guess it was a shock and awe type of thing. Being able to think about it after, it's definitely something that's not joked about. Once I found out that they were turning the plane around is when I felt the remorse. I felt guilty. So now I'm thinking to myself, well, I think I just ruined 250 other people's travelers' plans. So that hit me. That bothered me.
If you had a message for those people, what would that be?
I am extremely sorry. I'm completely remorseful to everybody that I damaged their plans.
Hundreds gathered today to say their final goodbyes to this fallen Louisville police officer, D.D. Megadoodoo.
Hello, sir. How you doing?
I saw you there, but I wouldn't have gone through if I didn't think it was still yellow when I did it.
Sorry about that. It looked like it was red. It looked like you barely missed it, sir.
I certainly didn't know. I thought I was on pretty safe ground because I saw you sitting there, and I thought I wasn't going to go through it.
Yeah, it looks like you barely missed it on the yellow, sir.
Sorry about that.
My mistake.
It's probably not a good idea even on yellow. So I appreciate that you're out here doing what you're doing.
Yeah, so registration, license, proof of insurance, sir. I'm guessing I need all that. How's your day going, though, besides this?
I've been dealing with budget meetings for the last multiple hours. This is, a city college.
Yeah. Assuming the car's in your name?
No, it's a city car.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go and guess the insurance is good then, right, sir?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, well.
I appreciate it.
I give warnings, so.
No, well, I'm sorry. As I said, I wouldn't have, if I thought it was, trust me, I know this is a tough intersection, so I would not be,
it's all right, sir.
Something that I didn't think was still yellow, but I appreciate that. If I got it wrong, sorry about that.
It's all right, sir. Have a good night, all right?
Take care. What's your first name?
Adrian Harrison, sir.
Adrian.
Yes, sir.
Well, I appreciate that you do traffic enforcement, frankly.
I try, sir.
I know it's hard to fit it all in, so
yes.
I appreciate that.
Definitely, sir. Have a good night.
And I can't wait for everyone. Very well, thank you.
You're not going to say my son has flaws.
You can leave.
Perfect. No, I don't have to leave. That dress you're wearing, we paid for.
Let's calm down.
You're not going to ruin my
You
day.
are not going to say my son has flaws.
Wow.
Everybody has flaws, and that's why I love them. You can leave, Judy.
Like you don't have flaws.
You can leave.
You can get out of my wedding now.
I'm not leaving. That dress you're wearing, I paid for.
Let's quit this.
Get out. I'm not getting out. Try it, and I'll have you arrested.
Tony, get her out of here. This is not right.
This is not. Let's respect the wedding.
I'm not leaving.
Show some respect.
Just hold your
You
peace.
show respect.
Please,
You left your daughter as well.
Let's just calm down. Let's say, hey, we don't need this.
This is why.
We don't need this.
I don't want to hear these flaws about my
All right.
You have the flaws right now.
Are you kidding?
Act like an adult.
I have the flaws.
You don't know how to act like an adult right
I'm
now.
kidding. I give that man $500 because he wants to live high and mighty.
Oh my God.
This is not your day. It's not about you. No, but she's not
Yes,
about my son.
It's not about you.
She's in love with your son.
Okay,
let's continue, please. Heidi, she's using my son.
Heidi, go and sit down.
Let us continue, please. What have you chosen?
I mean, I don't really read the comments on the videos I make because a lot of people are just jerks and it's a waste of my time.